We prepare for fires, we prepare for earthquakes, we prepare for tsunamis. And statistically speaking, the likelihood that we're going to get hit with cancer is much higher, and we don't really prepare for that.
I do. Yeah, I mean, it is part of biology. I mean, what cancer is sort of biology gone awry. I mean, you're learning about cells, you're learning about how they divide. What happens with cancer is something goes wrong with that. So I think almost if you can think about it from that scientific point of view and what it's about, it's just not about the C word, right, which it is now. It's just this, cancer equals death. So I think, the more people can learn about it and know that, most cancer people are going to survive and, we're going to do okay, I think is important.
You don't want to scare them. You don't want to put, the fear of God in them, but I think there's a way to approach it, to just create more general awareness, because I have so many young kids around me that have lost their mothers or their fathers because of cancer.
I'm embarrassed about how much I didn't know about cancer before I got it. I think there's a great need for cancer education. Not necessarily, this is brain cancer, this is breast cancer, this is how it works, but I think that there's a need for a general education of what cancer is physically and emotionally, so that we can better deal with it when it does come into our lives.
No, I don't think so. Not my opinion, because you can't explain what the fight is. You can't explain it to anybody unless you and I have been there. But really, to truly explain it to somebody who has never had it and to scare them, I think a lot of reason people don't do treatment is because of how frightened they are of the treatment itself. And the treatment's hugely scary.
Everybody should have this education, because it isn't, who knows who it's going to strike or why. All of these things are mysterious, and so taking the mystery out is a really, really good thing.
I don't know whether it's the fighting cancer in the curriculum is as much as dealing with people that have cancer. I don't think that they touch on what happens to a family when cancer hits it. So I think that would be beneficial. As far as raising money and fighting cancer, being aware of it, I think there's more good in schools in dealing with it.
When I went to high school, health class was kind of a joke. You just did it because you had to, and it was always a coach that did the class and wasn't too worried. So just trying to get people just to know.
If someone had told me my 5-year-old son would get cancer, I never would have believed him. That wasn't even in my radar. Couldn't even be conceivable to me. And yet he did. And was I prepared? No, I really wasn't prepared for that. I don't know that anyone is, really. But I wish I'd known a little more. And I just think it's critical that people realize so many things make a difference. There's so much we can do.
If we are going to fight cancer globally, as a global community, education would be the first step.
It should start on school levels, grade school levels. These kids should be made aware. You live in a world that there is 1 in 3 chances that this is going to happen to you. Not to scare the kids or anything, but to educate them and start saying, what do you think you can do? Kids come up with a lot of stuff. I'll watch documentaries and kids come up with the craziest solutions to stuff. And then the grown-ups go, let's invest money in that. And then it works. So get the young people involved, and get their opinions and educate them and go with it.